In order to live a good life, you need to be surrounded by good people. And if you're someone who wants to get people to like you, all you've got to do is be you. Just be you. I mean, I could end the video right now because that's all you need to do. People like to overcomplicate things and make it seem like they need to put on a different persona in order to get people to like them, but that's not true. You've just got to be you. And I mean, if you're going to go up to someone and you feel like you two are compatible, you two can be good friends, you show off your personality, you show off your true self, you show off the type of, you act in a way that makes you comfortable. And if they don't like that, they're not the one for you. You don't need to change how you act to be friends with someone. You don't need to change how you look to be friends with someone. You need to be yourself. And if they don't like the true you, why would you even try? Like, come on. If you expect to have a long lasting relationship that lasts years, I mean friendship, not relationship, or relationship, it could go either ways, but if you expect to have a long lasting friendship, then that type of person needs to get used to the type of person you are. Because if you change who you are, and then let's say for example you put on a whole new personality, and then you go and meet someone who likes that new personality of you, over time you're gonna get bored of acting in a way that you're not comfortable with. You're gonna get bored of acting in a different personality that's not the real you. So when you end up changing that personality to something you're comfortable with, that person who became friends with you because of your new personality is going to sense a difference. They're not going to like you anymore, and that's because you changed who you was when you first met them. You didn't be yourself. You didn't act in a way that makes you comfortable. You acted in a way that made them comfortable. And when you decided to change that and you realized that you need to be comfortable in your own body and be comfortable with your own personality, and you'll realize that they will realize that they won't like you anymore because you've changed. You're the real you, and they can see that. So it's important that when it comes to making friends, when it comes to getting people to like you, it's not like you need to get them to like you. They just need to naturally like you. You don't have to do anything. Like, if you want to make friends, you don't have to do anything. All you've got to do is talk to them. You've got to be you. You've got to say things you're comfortable saying. You've got to act in a way you're comfortable acting, because therefore you can act that way with them and build a friendship that will last years, because you don't need to act a certain way with them. And that's why there are people out there who would act in different ways to different friends. So like they could have like 5 friends, and to each friend they act differently. They don't act the same. So over time, that person's gonna get tired of that, and they're gonna realize, oh, these people aren't actually my real friends, because they're not actually friends with me because of who I actually am. They're friends with me because the type of person that I try to be, not the type of person I am. So if you want people to like you, just be you. And if people don't like that, they can bug off. They can fuck off. Because come on now, it doesn't matter how badly you want to be friends with someone. If they don't like the true you, it's not worth trying. You don't need to try a billion different methods to get them to like you, because that's fucking stupid. You should never have to force anyone or try a load of different things to get someone to like you, because they are the one who makes that decision. They are the ones who would think naturally whether they can see you benefiting their life or not. And if the real you can't benefit them, then you move on. You don't put on a new persona and then try and make them realize that they can benefit you. It doesn't work like that. So you need to get used to being yourself. And honestly guys, being yourself is the best thing you can do, because the more comfortable you are in your own body, the better life you will live, the better future you will have, and you will better understand yourself. Because when you put on different personalities, it's hard to understand yourself. It's hard to understand or describe your emotions, because you're not acting like the real you. And when you don't act like the real you, how can you know what's wrong with you? You put on a whole new personality, and you don't feel like you anymore. You don't feel like you're in your own body because you're acting like a different person. So it's really important that you always try to be yourself when it comes to making friends or trying to get in a relationship. You need to dress in a way that makes you comfortable. Put on the outfits you like, not the outfits that are trending or other people like. You dress that makes you comfortable. You act in a way that makes you comfortable, and you say the things you want to say. You don't need to limit what you're saying to certain people. If you want to be able to express your thoughts to someone, then do it. And if they can't accept that, find someone else. It's that simple, guys. So thank you all so much for watching. Just get used to being yourself, guys. You got to Be comfortable in your own body in order to have the right friends and true friends who will actually benefit your life and you will actually benefit their life. So that's going to be all from me. Comment down below if you need help with anything, because I will reply to every single comment.